Hi guys, today we are going to look at Java if else statement, and in this challenge we test your knowledge of using if else conditional statements to automate decision making processes. An if else statement has the following logical flow. For example, if it's true, then B; if it's false, then C. Then it comes to a conclusion. So it's like if else, if this is true, then another one is false. So f here, so in this task, given an integer n, so this is an int n we got. If n is odd, print weird. If n is even, in the inclusive range of 2 to 5, print not weird. If n is even in the inclusive range of 6 to 20, print weird. If n is even greater than 20, print not weird. Complete the stub code provided your editor to print whether or not n is weird. Input format: a single line containing a positive integer n. Constraints: so this is the constraint they have given. Output format. All right, so the first task is we are going to look at if n is odd, print weird. So this is the scanner. We can just start typing from here. The first is if n is odd. So n will be odd if n slash 2. So this is print weird. Okay, here we are checking if it's odd, then we are just printing weird. And the second one is if n is even. So how do we check the even? Even is, normally we are just dividing by 2 and equal to 0. So this is how we check even. If it's n is even, and also we have to declare the range here, range of 2 to 5. If n is greater than 2 and is less than 5, to print weird. But this one is not weird because 2 to 5, I have to capitalize the n here. That's why you are seeing these squiggly red lines. All right. And third way, if n is even in the inclusive range of 6 to 20, print weird. If n is even. So again, we can just copy and paste this one. Here again, we are checking if it's even and the range of 6 to 20. And then we are gonna put weird. The last one, if n is even and greater than 20, put not weird. If n is even again, if this is even, and we are checking if and greater than 20. So we do need this one. So we're just greater than 20 and then print not weird. Let's see if how does it look in the output. Oh yeah. So the test case is passing. The first input is input num is 3. If I look at the input 3 here, if it's odd, it says, and we are just printing weird. And here in the first one, it's just checking. If it's odd, then print weird. And then let's case, let's submit our code just to see if all the test cases are passing. And looked like all test case passed except test 7. Expected output weird. What did I put here? Oh, if n is even and greater than 20, we are printing not weird. And here it's expecting weird. So that's interesting. Okay, let's check our program again. Let's debug. So the first one is correct, it's weird. And the second one, if n is even and greater than 2 and less than 5, then print not weird. Okay, that's good. If n is even and range is greater than 6 and less than 20, then we are printing weird. Okay. If n is even and greater than 20, okay, so greater than 20, I think this is the mistake. Not equal to 20. If I put it, this one is equal to 20. If I move this one, now it's greater than 20. So I guess this was my mistake. Let's do it again. Looks like all the test cases passed. So congratulations, you have passed our test. So it's like weird if statement. Normally we use if and else statement, but in this task we are just using if statements, and all the test cases are passing. Thank you very much watching my video. If you like it, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much.